All right, so I'm back in the room, and it's perfect timing because I gotta, look up some stuff on the computer so I can discuss what I need to discuss. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into what I wanted to talk about real fast. I'm late, super late, and I wish I would have said something before these Madden Raiders came out, but I'm gonna still say what I said before then. So I was watching TV, minding my own business. I think it was on a Friday. It was Friday on what day was Friday on? I think Friday was the 9th or it was the 10th. Friday the 10th, 2020. Eating meal, look up, see a list talking about a superstar club. The NFL Network was talking about a superstar club, and this is who they had on their list. Had Saquon Barkley, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, and Christian McCaffrey. Instantly, when I looked up, I was like, "Where's Nick Chubb?" Like, Nick Chubb's not on this list. I had to look like all over because I was like, "All right, maybe sometimes, I just don't see everything." I'm like, "All right, Nick Chubb's on this list," and then it was like notable, like honorable mentions or something like that, and then like Nick Chubb was like, they showed his highlights, and I was like, "Wait a minute, he is not on this list." Then they went back to show them the list again. And I was just like, so many people I could take off this list, all the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was so disrespectful because, I mean, let's be honest. Like, all right, so if you've been watching this channel before, you already know, like, how I feel about Saquon because what Saquon was, it was like a Saquon or Baker type of thing. Saquon didn't want to come to the Browns or whatever Rock Nation said he didn't want to come. Whatever he came out of his mouth, whoever said it, he didn't want to be here. So off the rip, I already knew. Like I didn't. I was like, all right, well, I don't like you. You don't like us. Fine. You know what I'm saying? That's. And then two, I was already sold on Baker. I was like, well, what? Everybody talking about so he was so nice coming out of Penn State. I was like, yo, like I mean, we Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Ohio State been running the Big Ten for a long time. And it was like, bro, you was supposed to be number one in Heisman voting, and you didn't even win that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you done where you could come out here and then like everybody talking about we have to spend the number one pick on you? You know what I'm saying? Like this is a no brainer type of thing. Obviously, it wasn't, but at the time, that's kind of what it was. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh well, the Browns. You know what I mean? They try to shit on us too. Like we was going to take you all. He had to say that he didn't want to come to the Browns. Like we didn't want you. I mean, I never did. I was always like champion for Baker anyway. So that's number one. Nick Chubb can take him out. Period. Like, but even if you didn't want to say him, he don't gotta be number one because he just number one. I'm looking at right now. But Dalvin Cook for sure. Nick Chubb will out take him. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a product of a good offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people always want to say, all right, well, I heard somebody say that between Nick Chubb and Saquon, it was like, oh, well, Nick Chubb played on a better team. I'm like, since when? Like when he came on to the Browns, we were just 0-16. Like, how is you coming on to a team where it's like, yeah, we getting better, but you was talking about that they on an actual better team. No, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Nick Chubb was on a just as bad of a team as Saquon was. You know what I'm saying? But did more. You feel me? So like he basically had like 2,000-yard seasons, if give or take. You know what I mean? The first one was kind of like a BS, but you know what I'm saying? I give it to him. That's 1,000-yard season to me, even though it ain't on the stat book. But so back to Dalvin Cook. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a good offensive line. Ezekiel Elliott, that's the only one where I would be like, he definitely got to be on there because I feel like Zeke is a game changer as far as the RB position. He a little nuts, a little crazy, but as far as his game, you know what I'm saying? Like the dude is a game changer. Like he makes your team a championship winning team. So and as long as he stayed, you know what I'm saying, healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying. I see big things coming from him. You know what I'm saying? Because I just seen it. I seen him do it with Ohio State. Like there would be no 12 gauge if it wasn't for Zeke. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no like Zeke. There wouldn't be no JC Barrett if it wasn't for Zeke. You know what I'm saying? And that got shown real fast. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yo, man, like Zeke is definitely that dude. So he definitely on. Derrick Henry, we gonna talk about more of that later because we also gonna talk about the Madden ratings. I'm trying to look at the time. Maybe I should break this down into 2 videos. But nah, because I don't do enough content, so I'm just go ahead and put it out. So Derrick Henry, like he had a balling season. You know what I'm saying? I could see why he was on that league. He won the thing or whatever like that. So like I'm not really gonna say anything about him being on this list, but definitely who should be on this list is Ezekiel and Derrick Henry so far. Alvin Kamara, I see why as far as it's like what he's done, but truthfully, like you don't see too much from him anymore. Like he's more of like a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like a traditional RB to me. Like he's not like somebody that like is a workhorse type. He's like you draw a bunch of schemes around him or whatever, and you know what I mean. Just try to put the ball in his hands, that type. And so like definitely, I feel like Nick Chubb could definitely replace Alvin Kamara on this. Like this, that's 3 people so far that I already said that he can replace. And then Christian McCaffrey, the man is the whole offense. So like come on, that definitely needs to be there. So I would say yeah, like 3 people for sure Nick Chubb could have definitely took out on this, and that was Saquon, Dalvin, Alvin, Alvin and Dalvin. That's cool, but yeah. So yeah, okay, then that's what I think honestly. So and people could disagree or not, but that's what led to the Madden. So it's like, all right, let's talk about it then. You know, switching over to that. Because now, like, Madden kind of backed up what I said. Because then I had, you know what I'm saying, the same person. I was Nick Ryan for Nick Chubb. I'm like, man, like, Nick Chubb could have took a lot of those dudes off. And Madden see it too. The only thing is I feel like they got wrong is that you're going to have Nick Chubb number 3. No, you might as well have him over Derrick Henry. The only reason why I see Derrick Henry could be more than Nick Chubb is because he's bigger. But as far as like game, like Nick Chubb, all right. So let's say this. Christian McCaffrey, you want to give him a 99 overall. I feel like that's because like of the things that he do for an offense. You kind of gotta give him that. And plus, you know what I'm saying, like he's more of a lighter skin guy. So you know what I'm saying. Why not have a 99? That's that's a good thing to have. You know what I mean. And he's you know it's Christian McCaffrey. You know what I mean. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Not like I said, he is the offense. He balling out. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying. Give him the 99. Whatever. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying. Only so many people get it. Hopefully that speed crazy, man. I don't know what the speed level is, but so number 2 was Derrick Henry at 93 overall. 93, Derrick Henry. And then you got Nick Chubb. They said tied for third. Tied for third at 92 overall with Ezekiel Elliott. Both of those two, Ezekiel and Nick Chubb, both got 92 overall. Derrick Henry. The only reason why Derrick Henry is above him because he ran the rushing title. Because both of these dudes, Nick Chubb and Ezekiel Elliott, definitely should have a higher rating than Derrick Henry. And the reason why is just the break tackling. Like, I mean, Derrick Henry is a physical runner. I've seen him monster people. Like, he definitely nasty, like, when it comes to that stiff arm. But if you, he's so big, like, I think, you know, he know himself, like, if you hit him at a spot, like, he should just go down. I haven't seen him do enough, like I've seen him monster people. I've seen Derrick Henry fucking, like, take, like, just do some dirty shit. Like he did it to what's his name on the Ravens, Earl Thomas, I think that's his name. Like just real mean shit. Like he nasty with that. But as far as the break tackling I've seen Nick Chubb do, Like Nick Chubb does not go down. Like hardly ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen Derrick Henry go down. You know, I mean Nick Chubb gets tackled. Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say like, oh, he just like he never falls down, but like at times where Derrick Henry should have like not gotten brought down, he's gotten brought down. Is what I would say. Um, Nick Chubb got that pull away. You know, Derrick Henry just got that straight line speed. You give him a straight line and he can get it. He can dip there, but Zeke, come on, Zeke is nasty, bro. Like I already been. So Nick Chubb and Zeke definitely they need to be like at least like 95. If Derrick Henry gonna be 93, you know what I'm saying? So and then who else? Saquon, like he was they tied fifth with Dalvin Cook, 91 overall. I mean, I just what you want to give them. I mean, that's fair. I mean, if you want to like estimate that Saquon is going to be like what he's supposed to be or whatever like that for his team, you know what I'm saying? Being a center because obviously they got to get the run game going. I feel like to be successful, but let's see what he do. You know what I mean? 91 overall is a little generous. I mean, I think it's pretty generous. Maybe an 88, but I mean, Dalvin Cook, maybe a 90. You know what I'm saying? But Saquon definitely not a 91, bro. Like, I mean, well, we'll see, man. We have to see what he do. I just don't see it. Now, Alvin Kamara, yeah, 88. But you know what? Because that's Alvin Kamara number 9. Kareem Hunt is in there. Wait a minute. It said drop out of the top 10 from last year. Kareem Hunt should be a 89. For real. Like, only an 89 just for the fact that he had a short season, but he should not be. He should be where Saquon at. He basically just as good as Saquon, man. Like Nick Chubb and Kareem, both dogs. They should have better rating. Kareem should definitely be on this top 10 for sure. Out of these dudes, he could be what Alvin Kamara is a little bit better because I seen also Kareem just do some crazy break tackling, like just kind of hard to get down. Like that's what I said, man. John Dorsey know running backs. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to say Le'Veon and all that other stuff, like Le'Veon was smooth, he was cool, but I'm just saying like as far as game, like straight up game, like who gonna go out there and ball out? Madden got it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, that's the only thing is that the only thing is with Kareem is like his sample size from last year probably got us like, you know, what can he do in this offense or whatever like that because Nick Chubb is that man. And if we already, you know, just say that you got 290 rated RBs on the team is like crazy. But if you think about what Kareem Hunt is going to be for our team as far as being a RB, he could be a RB, he could be a third down back or whatever. Like he could be a, you know, first, second, third down back. You know what I'm saying? Two. You know what I mean? But at the same time, this Nick Chubb show. But at the same time, what Kareem can do as a route runner and as somebody as like a third receiver, if you will, maybe a fourth receiver. You know what I'm saying? They want to run 4 receiver sets. You know what I mean? Or they could run the double. You know what I'm saying? 2 running backs at the same time type thing. Like for what he gonna do, he should definitely. If you're gonna do what you did to Christian McCaffrey to give him a 99 just because he is like the whole vocal point of the offense, Nick Chubb should definitely be boosted up for the fact that, or not Nick Chubb, excuse me, Kareem Hunt should be boosted up for the fact that he's gonna do the same thing. I mean, Alvin Kamara kind of too, but I really feel like Kareem is better than Alvin. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know what I mean? Kareem don't got really no injuries. None of these dudes really kind of do. I don't think Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, or Saquon do. So I mean, I know he's been hurt, so definitely could boost him up. But that's it on that one, man. Y'all disagree, fine. Y'all can disagree, but I mean, I don't. You can call it biasness or whatever. I definitely think Nick Chubb should be above Derrick Henry on this. He should be at least number 2. Him and Ezekiel, they should both hopscotch Derrick Henry. If you want to call Christian McCaffrey number 1, that's fine. Like I said, as far as what he mean to his offense, like literally, like he really mean a lot. I get that, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have it in the game, you got to be nice, you know what I'm saying? You got to look nice for it to be work out how it work out in real life. But um, Nick Chubb Nick Madden did him right. They didn't do him too wrong. They just got it kind of wrong with the Derrick Henry thing. I feel like, but Derrick Henry balled out too, so I can see why he had a good season. So, real Uncensored Browns fan signing out. Peace.